guys, welcome back to my channel. So I already have my foundation done and my eyebrows filled in. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the eyes, and I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. Now I'm going in with the shade Fresh from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just using that shade to set the primer that I applied. Now I'm going in with a Morphe M504, and I'm using the shade Orange Soda by Anastasia Beverly Hills, just using that as a transition shade. So I'm just applying that right in the upper crease area. Now I'm taking the shade Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills and just applying that right over the Orange Soda. Now I'm taking the Master Palette by Mercier, and I'm going in with the shade Isabel, which is a nice burnt orange shade, and I'm applying that into the lower crease area. And I'm using a Morphe M441 brush to do this. And I'm just going back and forth, circular motions, just to make sure it's blended. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Claudia and just a flat-edged brush, and I'm applying that right onto my lids. Now using a Morphe M433 brush, I'm going in with the shade Violetta. And this is a nice reddish brown shade. I'm just using that to kind of fuse Claudia and Isabel together and make them blend nicely. I'm taking my time with this, making sure that everything's blended and looks good. Now I'm going back in with that original fluffy brush, just making sure that everything, all the colors are blending and everything looks smooth and there are no harsh lines. Now I'm just taking a tiny bit of the shade Marina and popping that onto the center of my lid. Then I'm going in with a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm applying Nior by Anastasia, which is a really nice black, the best black I've ever used. And just applying that into the outer corners and a little bit on the inner corners, just kind of smoothing everything out. I want it to be a smoky look. I'm going back in with the shade Violetta and just making sure that that color really pops. So I'm just reapplying a tiny bit of it over everything. Also taking my time with this, I really want to make sure that all of these colors are blending together. Then of course I keep going back with this brush because I really want to make sure everything looks smooth and blended. Now I'm just taking a little bit of the shade Hollywood from the Mercier palette, just highlighting my brow bone with it. Now for my wing, I'm using my NYC liquid liner, and I'm just mapping the wing out. I like to start at the end and just draw like where I want the wing to be, and then I go right on my lash line and start lining that and just connect the two. Then I'm just filling in any gaps. Now to clean that up, just to make it look nice and sharp, and in case you make any mistakes, it's a pretty cool idea to go in with a tiny bit of concealer and just sharpen everything. Now I'm using my Smashbox concealer. I forgot what the name of this concealer is, but I'll list it down below. But it's the Smashbox concealer. I really love this concealer. And of course I'm just highlighting everywhere I want to be highlighted, which is under my eyes, forehead, down the nose, in the T-zone, and I am blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm setting all that with my Mercier translucent powder. And I forget the number of this brush, but I'll list everything down below. Then I'm just taking some more Laura Mercier powder and setting the rest of my face with that. Now, of course, my favorite thing in the world, my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I'm just taking that and I'm using it to bronze up my face and contour. So I'm going under the cheekbones, along the hairline, jawline, everywhere that I just want my face to be warmed up and bronzed. And now for my highlight, I'm going in with my new favorite highlight at the moment. This is by Estee Edit. Look at that. I love the way it pops. This is in the shade Heat. It's a beautiful highlight. So I'm applying that on top of my cheekbones just to give my cheeks a nice glow. I'm also going above my brow area, on my nose, my Cupid's bow, just to give my face a nice glow. Now I'm going in with the new Tarte Holiday Blush Palette, and I'm using the shade, what shade is this? Mod. And I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks, blending it back. Now, of course, you guys know I love to go with my big fluffy brush and make sure that everything on my face is blended and smooth. For lashes, I'm using Bella Lashes by KoKo Lashes, and I'm just applying those. I love these lashes. I feel like they really go well with the shape of my eyes. Now for the pop of blue, I'm going in with the Sephora Collection waterproof pencil, and this is in the shade Summer Cruise. Just a really nice, beautiful blue. And I'm going under my lash line, this, and then into my waterline as well, just because I want just a whole lot of blue under my eye. I really want it to pop. Now I'm taking my Tarte mascara, and I'm just making sure that my natural lashes are blending in with my false lashes. And then, of course, I'm applying a coat to my bottom lashes as well. Then for highlight, I'm just going to take a little more of that Hollywood shade from the Mercier palette and go into my inner corners and give that a little highlight. Then I'm going in with a pencil brush, taking a little more Violetta and kind of just applying that right on the outer corners of my lower lash line. Now I'm using MAC Strip Down Liner, and I'm going in with Dose of Colors Mood. I love, love, love this shade, and I love Dose of Colors. These liquid lipsticks are so nice. You go on so nice, and you'd never have to double dip to like get a good application. So I'm just applying that to my lips. Okay guys, so that completes this look. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and keep tuning in for more videos. Bye.